Friday. I don't think I've really brought up those types of things on my streams, and I don't think it's a good sign. I don't think I put enough, I'd say, effort into recognizing the day from one day to another. Now, I did make a promise to someone that I would watch their video and I would show it on stream because I thought it was pretty funny. I'm going to mute one little part of it because it's, I don't know, just feels a little weird. But it's a really good parody. It's actually an origin of a meme that I almost fell in love with just by how ridiculous it is. It was really funny. So for now, what I'm going to do is I'm just going to wait. I'm just going to, hang tight. I'm not going to worry about it. I will actually go to my stream deck and change it because I don't know why, but I swear I thought I had one for streaming, which is really weird because I strictly remember. There it is. Cool. What else do we have here? Yeah, I have a stream deck, which is really useful, but the problem is that I basically never use it, which kind of sucks because I feel like I should. And anyways, I'm going to put on some music in the background. Really? Oh, wait, hold up. That is not the music I was expecting, actually. That was you don't ever put that kind of song in my playlist if I was a space bounty hunter. I guess they're making a reference to what's it called? Guardians of the Galaxy, but come on, man. You don't bait me in with, picture of Spike Spiegel like that. Alright, here's what we're gonna do. I can't think of like music to put in the background. I can't figure out. Man, it's really tough to find a right, like. Oh, I guess I could put this on. Hell yeah. This is gonna be perfect. Perfect music to build factories under. Now, again, hoping that chat decides to work this time. Hopefully, let's bring it back real quick. Bring me back that, and bring me back my stats. Oh wow, there's actually a stats page that I was just not aware of. CPS and running Factorio. Let's go. That's the video that I wanted to show you, but let's not do that just yet. And since I do have music running in the background, so my plan for the next while, it's gonna be to one, I should probably solve the issue that I had with the bugs to my right. Bugs to the right. They were not happy with me being on back on my bullshit. So I need to actually arm myself a little here. Do I even have enough to do that? What are we doing on research? We got 24. How much do we need for? Only 10. Cool. Well, we have that going. Dump the rest in here. Grab that. We'll have 2 more research labs and then just kind of plop them down anywhere. And research should go by just that much faster. There you go. 3 times as fast. So once we're gonna get that done, I do want to eventually start setting up mining drills, but ugh, it sucks. Actually, let me make an assembling machine. 2 inserters. Wait, why? Oh, there we go. That's why. I'm gonna say it's kind of weird how that works. Alright, now that we've got military, I say let's take care of those bugs. No good rapscallions. And let's make ourselves some more things, just making stuff in general. Like, it doesn't even have to be like that good of a solution. It just has to be temporary enough. Alright, so now we've got that. We're gonna get rid of that. So I'll have one of these making just firearms. Hey, what's up, Mr. Fire? How you doing? How are you? Let's see that. Oh, right. I still need some plates. Nice. Alright, now boom, 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 boom. Now I'll basically have a lot of ammo, as much as I can throw, for as many resources as I can throw at it. Anyways, yeah, yesterday I did say I would watch the video, or I found a version of the video, and look at that. Alright. Those bastards. Those bastards are eating through all my shit. Alright, well that's just simply unacceptable. I think I just lost like a lot of plates just by letting that happen. That's... Well, they're gonna get what's coming to them in a second. They're gonna feel the wrath. They're gonna understand. They're gonna understand a couple of things. and every game on my PC is so slow, like to the point I don't want to fucking play. Um, so whenever that happens, is it because of an obvious reason, or is it something that you're like not aware? Why is it happening? Because if you know what the reason is, then I'm sorry. Because it's like, I don't know what it is. Okay. You also got, like, knowing what kind of slow. Like, you know what I mean? Sometimes it's slow as in it's just stuttering all the time. Other times the game is just literally, like, playing in slow motion. Like, knowing, like, you gotta know how to describe it very specifically. Ah, shit. Alright. So I got a couple of bugs. Drew out the main first part. I'm just gonna start walking towards them. What is he gonna do? Call that a draw. Alright. What kind of games would you normally play? Because sometimes in tabs when moving, when I get when I do a movement, ISO touch all of them, they go so slow. One, learning how computers work gives you a really good idea as to what not to be doing, especially when you want your computer to be like being well performing. You also have to keep in mind that not all PCs are built equally. Like, some PCs are really good at being responsive and shit, while other computers are not really made with that idea in mind. So just knowing like what kind of computer you have is super beneficial, just overall. Shit, I actually still need to. Like in tabs, I'm moving my mouse to the button on the left, and when I get to them, 5 seconds later, it registers that I'm now on them. Oh, okay. It took me a second. I had to reread it. That's Jesus, I would not know. Okay. I don't know, but what I did is all good. And my IRL PC is all good, but I'm also on the PC. Okay. I want you to reread what you write and just just go over it one more time, because sometimes the way you write, it makes sense in your head. And I struggle with this issue as well, but sometimes I'm typing really fast and it comes out, but I'm having a stroke reading it. Yeah, but I don't know what I did, and my PC, in my IRL PC is all good, but my also on the PC is good, and it's not giving me a clue. I do not know what to get from that. It's just so my PC in real life is good. So you mean your computer? So it's good. Good. Excellent. And when you play on the PC, it also works. Okay. All right. Excellent. But it's like this lag. When you play games. So when you're playing something, it has this delay. All right. Do you keep tabs open when you play games? But it's like this 5 seconds action and no. So you don't. So you keep your okay. Interesting. And I have the space and RAM to do it. Yeah. If it's tied to a specific game, then I don't know what to say. To DDoS my for that kind of thing, having any form of computer monitoring, even your task managers really good at this. Depending on what you have. Oh Jesus! Speaking of which, I should probably. Yeah, Task Manager can oftentimes give you some good insight as to what might be making your PC not run so well. That, or it'll tell you if there's anything that's being like overused. Just something to keep in mind. Wait a minute. Okay, hold on. I don't like the way I'm doing this. Do you know how to get to to Task Manager? I I did do Task Manager itself fine. Oh, have you tried running it while you're playing a game or doing something to see if there's like a really bad spike somewhere? Because it could be in the applications that you're using. Oh, right. I should probably... There you go. And you know what? While we're at it, let's make a couple of stone furnaces dedicated to stone. Because I kind of need that. I need those stone bricks. There you go. How are these things doing? Now we're not polluting as much, which is more or less good. Still need something. We still need to do something with all this wood that we got, which I think for the time being, I might keep a bit because it still is going to be nice to have to not worry about my electricity getting in the way. Like, oh no, I need to go and get trees. Say that like a dweeb. How are we doing in terms of automation science packs? We've got those up the wazoo. Oh, that's so stupid. Alright, let's see, how are we doing in terms of ammo? Oh man, these engines are gonna be kind of a really big blockage for the start. But however, what's nice about where we are right now is if I can get walls set up fairly early on, a lot of pollution can well, actually we can deal with a lot of bugs early on, or at least buy ourselves time, because I never really considered myself someone who like goes on the offensive often, but I have to make an exception. It's very much an instance of I have to do it or else I die. And you know, as much as I like playing Factorio, playing the same thing or playing the same part over and over will eventually, you know, kill my enthusiasm for the game. Alright. Let's get these trees out the way. Cool. So now we have water. Well, I guess not really water per se, but we can run like a little more coal. Let's see. All right. Now what's good about the way we're doing it is we basically reduced half of our coal consumption, which is super nice. And anytime when we do need coal, it's usually just for refilling the furnaces, which is something that we're gonna have to do anyways. But at least for now, I basically have 6 stone furnaces working for me instead of me having to work for it. So huge, humongous win for us, really. Which I will do this. Check this shit. I will do this. All right. So as soon as these things get some, as soon as this coal starts going, it's basically a huge win for our electricity department. All right. Again, we are out of plates. We can, if we want, push out some more and just get that early power in, which is a huge thing in this game. You can never have enough of something, which I guess you could use as an argument when people say, oh, you know, you gotta learn not to be greedy. It's like, it's kind of hard to do that when your environment requires you to constantly have to grow. Yeah, I tried TF2 also, but it looked different. It looks better, much more new looking. When you were running, did you do something different, or did you just run Task Manager while running the game? Because sometimes what it might be is you might have like an antivirus running, or I don't know, like is it your computer, or is it like your parents' computer? No task. Yeah, it's a little more difficult to try and like figure out what's wrong with someone's PC, but it's always a little fun to try and figure out what's going on. Your PC, wow. Was it like a present? Or like a reward? Also no antivirus, and yes. Good for you, man. I remember when I had my first PC. That shit was the boss. That shit was the best. Alright. Oh, cool. You actually did get research done. Excellent. I guess we're just gonna let that loose for now. And it's good at SPC. Yeah, that's annoying. That's annoying when that happens. Sorry to hear that, man. Alright, so we are gonna... Good, not ass. No, I understood that. It was perfect. 58 shells and more ammo. I will always take shells. Okay, so for the time being, we're gonna be doing a lot more power than we need, which is fine. Because my next plan. But then, until this game bug thing was happening. The other thing is sometimes, do you reset your PC often? Like, do you hit the reset button, or do you like power it off completely from time to time? You just power off, okay. Yeah, because I remember somebody mentioned like go to your task manager and then look at, if you go to your CPU, it'll tell you what your uptime is. And if it's like up in the days, I mean the thing is that that's only good for like stability. It's not really useful for like anything else. It's just something to keep in mind. But me, I tried to, you're not, no. Don't say that just because you don't understand something. Well, you know, when you feel stupid, means you are recognizing that there's something that you do not know, and you know, depending on what you do with that information, if you decide to pursue that information, then you know that's on you. You actively seek out information and you make yourself a better person by doing that. So, in fact, I don't think you're stupid at all. So me doesn't know how to reset. Well, you're not really resetting anything. You're just going on. Hold on, let me move this stone thing real quick. Wait, why the fuck did it work this time but not last time? What the fuck? No. But you're not, okay, well the thing is you're not trying to reset. Like if you hit your Windows key and you go on power, there should be a restart setting. You're not trying to, you don't mean like reset like full on like delete everything, are you? No, the game thing, I had to show you the bug. Have you seen it? Is there like an online example? Oh, another thing you can do, and this is when you're running the game. Go to, do you know how to get to open up console command, or open up a command console? No. Okay. So, gonna do a quick little detour. So I'm gonna show you how to open up, and this is applicable to any Half-Life, any Source game. So here, I'm gonna open up my display capture. I'm gonna boot up Steam. Right. Game's gonna load. Right. Now, normally, your game is gonna look like this. I hope I don't have anything. We don't want music right now. Hush. Okay. So, in options, there's going to be a bunch. Actually, I'm not sure if it shows you the text. You might need to up the quality of the stream a little bit. But you want to go to options, keyboard, advanced. Now you're going to see two things. You're going to see fast weapon switch and enable developer console. This is the one that you need. I also like to keep fast weapon switch on because when you're scrolling, instead of having to click to confirm the weapon, you could just immediately get to the weapon, which is, it's so much good. It's really good. It's not just TF2, remember. Okay, but this is for certain games. But you did mention TF2, and I figured you did mention that I was having an issue. So, now the thing is, let's go to, oh, hold on, I made a mistake. That was not good. All right, so to open up console, you're gonna hit the key that's right under escape. It's gonna open up a thing here, and there's gonna be a bunch of text, Now you want to look for for the text that's in red. It's like with games with other brands. Okay, but what I'm trying to say is that this is how you find information relating to a game. If you can get to a console, especially like for TF2, it's super duper important and really nice to know if you can get the game to tell you that something is not working. It's really beneficial, especially when you like go online and say that there was like a issue like unable to show vortex or vertex or something like that. You can either copy that line and then go to like a browser and look up issue like TF2 issue, this thing is doing this, error, fix. Sometimes that can help. But yeah, like depending on what kind of games you have, because if your computer is slow, oh yeah, there's also like, this button you can press, it just kind of helps you a little bit. I'm trying to think of other things like just general guidance. What kind of games do you normally struggle with? Because if there's like browser games in that list of yours, you might want to consider experimenting with like a hardware acceleration, because sometimes it helps, other times it doesn't. One thing I notice is that like if I'm watching a show with a friend of mine and I'm streaming on Discord, if you have that option enabled, it actually gets in the way. And it almost acts like a privacy protection, or piracy protection, and it physically blacks out the screen you're trying to show to your friend. So for me, at least in certain instances, it's good to have it turned off. Might work. But yeah, like every game on my PC is so slow and like to the point where I don't want to fucking play. Man, I think storage. No browser game have this. EG works good. Is this the example given works good? It's like the games and only the games. Yeah. So for you, what I would recommend, and this is me telling you not because I don't want to, it's like figuring stuff like that out on your own. I mean, I'm here to guide you, but figuring it out, like learning like how things work and figuring out and seeing the results of your efforts pay off, it's such a great feeling. So from you, so one, looking up, actually, well, a task manager is just fine. 'Cause yeah, I would say, pick a game and then work on it, Like say that there's one game that's really, really struggling, run it, find out, find a way to explain it, describe it, right? Because there's different there's, as I mentioned before, there are different types of lag. Sometimes you can have what's called stutter. Like you could just imagine a game running like this, right? It's not really the best example, but that would be stuttering. And then you have freezing, all these little different things that have the sort of similar result. There's a reason why they happen. So figuring out how to describe certain issues will help you out so much in the long run. And that's me. I'm not even kidding when I say that. Just figuring out how to describe those things will do so much good. Anyways, let me get rid of this. So I'm gonna have this going on. Where is my... But yeah, I will tell you this. This is something I want you to consider, and I want you to think about it very carefully. If you decide to start solving these types of issues, and you get really good at it, there are going to be people that are out there who are going to try and have you do their work for you, or have you do their work for them. And you know, a lot of times it's just a matter of going online, looking up resources. I'm not even kidding. A lot of the stuff that I learned, there's only like one course that I took, but a lot of it just had stuff like regarding like names and, you know, certain like you know, things relating to like when certain things were made. But more or less, a lot of that stuff you have to kind of learn on your own. And you know, I'm willing to tell you like, hey, you know, this is what I would do in your situation. But I can't necessarily be there in your shoes and tell you exactly what button to push. And you know, it sucks for me to say that, but that is kind of what can be the case from time to time. So like, let's just say, okay, so other than TF2, are there any other games you're having issues with, and how are they like behaving? Let's see if you've been paying attention to what I've been telling you. Alright, so we got coal running this way. We are gonna have that Roblox and tabs and other games. Oh no. Okay. Tabs and other games. Well, yeah, that's what I mean. Like when I say specifically is, like are they games that you play on the browser, or like obviously you mentioned Roblox, and my understanding is that Roblox, you don't play it on the browser anymore. It's just like its own standalone thing. Reducing the quality can sometimes help. And other times there are games that are just really unoptimized, and there's very little you can do about it. So sometimes it's up to the developer to properly optimize their games, which not all developers are good at doing that, and it sucks, but you know, that's just what it can be. As for other tabs, I'm trying to think. These are not browser games, and for other reasons look better. And again, like with TF2. Yeah. I think so that's gonna go this way for now. So now we have 6 of these. I want at least... Alright, let's get that miner set up. Maybe graph and they got reset somehow. Maybe. So 4, 1, 2, 3, 4. Oh, now's a good time to have that wood open at hand. So, bam, bam, bam. Oh, and what's actually really nice about this is I get... Oh, actually, do I want that here? Sounds like a terrible idea. Because when you play TF2, it looked like when you play TF2, it looked like all the old field, but when I joined mine, it looked like a clean, good game. Oh, so that, all right, second side tangent. All right, so this is going to be your second task for the game, for TF2 specifically. Actually, January. All right, so master config. This is what I did to make my game look the way it is. It's basically allows you to kind of customize all the stuff and how it basically lets you determine how you want your game to look, because you can change it, you can make it look really good, really nice and pretty at the cost of performance. I don't remember what I have mine set to, but like, again, you can determine what you want for yourself, because a lot of this is just like pretty much you just kind of determine what you want everything to look like. You can do everything manually, and there are a few things that I feel like are very important. It just gives you a lot to work with. And what's really nice is that there's actually additional add-ons you can add to your game. If you don't know how to add any of this stuff, this will be a very good exercise in reading documentation. It'll be really nice. But there you go. It tells you how to install. So there you go here. So basically, you use the app to generate your thing you're choosing, and then you just add all the stuff here, and then boom, bada bing, bada boom. It tells you exactly what you need to do. But yeah, if your game is running, if your game looks good but is running really poorly, yeah, that's an issue that you might want to boot down the quality by a bit. And what's nice about having configs is that you don't need to go into your options every single time and change the settings. Because a lot of times it doesn't have you basically requiring you to babysit it, which is super nice. Now, question for me is, where am I going? Where dost I go? Alright, I'm gonna hook all this stuff up. Now all this should start going. With how much we're producing, it should be relatively equal in terms of rate. because I got 6 electric mining drills and I got 4, 6, 8, 10, 12. Excellent. So now we have coal. I want to start doing the same for copper, which is I'm gonna need 3 more electric mining drills. And if I may be as bold to say, never mind, it's no graph, and for a reason whenever I join a PC my bands go from low to oh, so another thing that I like to use, it's called NZXT cam. What it does is it keeps track of your measurement. It keeps track of like your temperatures, which is really good. Here I'll show you. So these are like my stats and stuff like that. Say that I want to keep an eye on if my CPU is going anywhere, right? And obviously I have a relatively stable load. I'm not even using any at all, really. My fan speed is relatively the same, and so is the temperature as well. My GPU, however, you can see the load can change drastically from time to time. However, with proper stuff, you can more or less just have a clear visual and understanding of what might need some attention. But yeah. Alright, so what I think I'm gonna do this time. Can you see the temp without app? So one thing you can do, and this is only applicable for your GPU, on the network, on the task manager, and wow, this thing is not making a very good job of letting me explain it to you. Basically, shit. Well, hopefully that didn't just... Don't click on that then. But basically, if you go to your GPU, it should tell you what your GPU temperature can be. However, sometimes it can be a little inconsistent. Actually, no, GPU temperature is pretty consistent. I don't know why it doesn't tell you the temperature for the AMD. It's a little weird. But yeah. But yeah, relatively. How to open task again? Me forgot. Control Alt Delete. Well, that opens Task Manager. Although there's also, oh, there you go. If you hit Control Shift Escape, that opens it up immediately. Yeah, that way you can just completely skip over anything that you're doing. And you know, this way you can also see what's like consuming the majority of your things. So keep an eye. You need to keep an eye on like what's going on up here to see if potentially is your computer struggling to keep up with the demands. Which, you know, probably isn't, but just something to keep in mind. Anyways, we've obtained all the copper we possibly need for the next while. Remember, control, shift, and then escape. All right, we're gonna start cleaning this up. And now, basically, we're just gonna do this. We're gonna have that. I want to... Yeah, honestly, I will say that this is looking a lot better than my last run. My last run was a master class in disaster. And it wasn't necessarily, I wouldn't say it's my fault to a large degree. But it did kind of fucking suck just not having any access to resources that I needed. So, you know. I don't see how that was my issue. For some reason, this thing is not connected to the network, which is kind of weird. Oh, right, because I cut it off from everything. Okay, so now that we have that going. Kilobytes is Wi-Fi, is that good? So, the tricky thing with Wi-Fi is that Wi-Fi will never be as good as Ethernet in my understanding. And also, you have to understand that the way Wi-Fi works is that it goes both ways at the same time. Imagine you're having a conversation with someone. If you're only talking to them all the time, that is you just sending information. But if they're talking back to you, you're also receiving information. So you have to be able to keep an eye on both ends. So if you go to your Wi-Fi, and I'm not going to open it up again because it had some stuff on there that I'd really rather not have people see. Basically, what you have is you have what's called a send and receive. Now, depending on what internet provider you have and what service you have, you might be capped at a certain speed or a rate, also limit. And I would say 48 kilobytes a second is, again, depending on what it is, good or bad. Because for me, I'm receiving 48 kilobytes. Or actually, I'm receiving 300, 400 kbps a second. But I'm sending 15 megabytes per second. And the only reason I'm able to do that is because of a router that I've put up in my house that's really good at actually, utilizing Wi-Fi. So, is Specstream? I do not know what that is, but that sounds like you. I don't know. I don't want to say anything about Specstream because I'm not really sure about what they do. But Specstream. Steam? Oh, so Steam, so that would be, oh, Spectrum. Sorry, I was confused for a second there. Spectrum. Yeah, people kind of joke about Spectrum not being really good. It's probably for a good reason. But, there's only so much you can do. I don't know, but your rate, I mean, no, it's my fault. No, it's fine. It's nothing to apologize about. I only make it a point when it's like when I've been having issues reading for like more than a couple of messages. It's like, okay, hold on a second. I'm going to develop a stroke here in a second. But no, for your case, I mean, oh shit, I just realized something. Actually, this is not really good. Uh-oh. This is not good. Alright, so then we do that. Excellent. Cool. We now have automated copper, and look at all that potential. Alright. So, this time, what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna do this right. That kbps is how much I send, and 3 mbps is how much I get. 3 megabytes per second is not that bad. It's... Steam does it a little bit differently. But a lot of times, if it comes to download speed, you know, really, the best thing you can do is just let your computer run while you're downloading it and just do something else. Cool. So now that I have all this extra coal in my inventory, which I do not need, copper can go here, that can go in there. Stone, we can kind of hold off on that just for now. It would be pretty neat to be able to have a stone thing, which is what actually I might do. Let's see. See, I want... If I can have it come up like, I guess... I mean, I guess all this stuff would probably have to back up as well. I don't need to be polluting more than I am already. My EG is using 1.5 megabytes. That's a lot. That is a lot. Or not. I need to see it, but okay. So while we're... So this is going to be for the stone exclusively. And while we're doing that, let's go set up those miners. We'll be right back because I have to shut the app down. All right. Oh. Do I want more electric mining drills? Because I'm trying to remember, like, what is stone used for? I guess nothing, really. Damn. All right, never mind. So... Okay. All right, we don't need that. We don't need that. Definitely don't need that. We are going to need eventually more. Another line of coal. You know what? Let's change the music up. Yeah, and you know what? I'm gonna put on... Yeah, I'm gonna put on some different music. All right. I will be back in a bit, though. I'm gonna grab myself something to drink. I put tabs up. Look, it showed that it was 92%. Holy shit! Yeah, that's a lot. You might wanna not keep so many tabs open when you can. go. I'm glad you were able to find. My God, my PC was at the 100. There you go. You found the whoopsie. You found the big scary thing of death, which is actually really good because I think I need to go eat after that. That was a game. I don't know what you were talking about. Maybe you were playing a different game. In that case, have a good one. I don't know where you'll be, but you know, be sure to tune back in when you come back. And you know, if it's shit. Dear. Oh dearie me. Perfect. So I think if I do this... Oh, Jesus. I just had a really good / bad idea. Or something. What is this? Is this every day is night? My God, Roblox went to 70%. Yeah, I mean, that's optimization for you, or lack of it. This is a PSA. Just, you know, keep a watchful eye as to what your computer may be doing. There you go. You found the issue. Congrats, man. How does it feel? Wait a minute. Wait a minute, this is going in the wrong direction. Fucking... Oh, God damn it. That's unfortunate. There you go. Well, sometimes when you're not looking at it, it just does shit it's not supposed to. I'm not saying you should always play games with your task manager open, but sometimes it really isn't actually your fault, and the computer just likes to it kind of likes to be a dickhead. It's like, hey, I'm just gonna not run the way you want me to. Do I have a good reason? Of course not. Anyways, hand over all of your RAM, and you know, that's just what's gonna happen. Is it a good thing? Oh, okay, no, games are running and that's now at 70. Oh, there you go. Good for you. So what I am gonna do... 1, 2, 3... 1, 2, 3... Okay, easy. There we go. There we go. There we go. Okay. So now we're gonna have 3 different tools, and I'm gonna really like so games are evil to my RAM, even though 2 games ago they did nothing to my RAM. I think it's you're more aware of what games can do to your computer. So, some games are pretty good. Really well optimized games. You'll barely feel it. But there are games where, God forbid if you try and play them, they will destroy you. Alright. But, uh-oh. Speaking of which, something happened. Uh-oh. What the fuck's going on? Uh-oh. Hold on. Oh, wait. My Factorio did a thing. Hey. Ah, no, I think it did a bug. No way. On stream too. That's unfortunate. Oh, that sucks. Tabs is not a low game, but Tabs is not that. It's not that high game. Damn. That is. Hold on. It's like my PC saw too much. It offed itself. It saw too much of the forbidden tango. Can't be doing that. You can't be doing that to your own thing, man. So, it appears that an issue has occurred on my game. And I don't know if it's gonna autosave. And vow. Yeah, because this is not supposed to be happening. I don't know why my mouse is... Ah. Oh, hold on. Oh, almost. Get me out of here. Hold on. I almost escaped it. Hey, I'm back. It was Discord. It was a fucking Discord overlay that got in the way. Holy shit. I would just nearly had a heart attack. Oh, that's so fucked. That's really funny, but fucked. Damn. Alright, so for the time being, we've got a pretty good stockpile going of all the resources that we possibly could need for the next, well, I guess for the foreseeable future. So, you know what? It is getting pretty late. Man, I kind of want to maximize all this stuff. At the same time, I'm thinking, like, is it really worth doing all that later? I do kind of want to enjoy the rest of my Friday as well. Have a little bit to myself. But honestly, I'd say for a second run, this is a really good start. But yeah, I'm going streaming today. You can watch and see. Sure. The thing is that I'll probably be with, like, talking to other people and stuff, but maybe. Why not? But yeah. Let me set up. All right. Well, I'm gonna end my stream for tonight. As always, thank you for tuning in. If If you were present during the stream, I appreciate you stopping by. If you're watching this in a replay, hi. Thank you for being so dedicated. And, you know, don't mind my near schizophrenic ranting. There are people in the chat, and I am talking to them. Hopefully, I will see you guys in the next one. Goodbye.